Donna J. Donnan presents Ask Donna, a weekly podcast on a plethora of topics and tips. Donna's podcast is split into 4 distinct sub-podcasts. The first week of the month is where Donna hosts her Ask the Bloggers podcast on such topics as overcoming bullies and bullying, tips on entrepreneurship, and protecting oneself from scams and scammers. The second week of the month is where Donna hosts her Ask the Coach podcast. A bit of this, a bit of that from her monthly Did You Know diary. The third week of the month is where Donna hosts her Ask the Homemaker podcast. Tips on everyday hints to help you take advantage of natural remedies and solutions. And the fourth week of the month is where Donna's podcast is all about her product review and a book review. Sit back and enjoy.
Hello, and greetings from me, Donna Jill Jodhan. We are into the month of September, my goodness, and this is the third week of September that we are in. So far, so good. September is proving to be exactly what it should be. A month of nice weather, a month of not too nice weather, a month where we have what I call the crossover from summer to fall. And we have no choice about that. We just got to accept it and move on. All right. So welcome to my Ask Donna show. This is the third week for September. And I'd like to thank all those who continue to listen to my show and my dear friend Victor Guvia for giving me this wonderful opportunity to be with you. I think this, we have been on air now for over a year, I think since January 2022, and I am really enjoying this show. I have made some adjustments and made some changes to this show because of your suggestions, your thoughts, your feedback, and your comments. And I want to thank everyone again for having come in here or written to me at Ask Donna on blindlife@gmail.com. Ask Donna on blindlife@gmail.com with all of your feedback, comments, thoughts, and suggestions. I have an announcement to make, which I've been making for the past few months, and I will do this at the end of my show so as not to, so as to keep the flow, I should say. All right. I've also been given some really interesting feedback in that when I come to this week's show, I should also give you a summary of the previous week's show, and I've been trying to do this for the past little while. I hope it helps and encourages you to go back to these shows and listen in. Right, third week of September, and we're up to Ask the Homemaker. Week 1 we had Ask the Blogger. Week 2 we had Ask the Coach. And week 3, now, we're going to be talking to or about Ask the Homemaker. Okay? Before I get into my session on Ask the Homemaker, I just want to go back and summarize what we talked about last week. And it was all about asking the coach, right? First, I went through my monthly From Donna's Did You Know diary, a bit of this and a bit of that. And here are the points that I covered, okay? Using foil when warming food. A tip on frying or scrambling eggs. And here is what I learned about the honeybee. A tip on how to use flour. Some suggestions to deal with an upset stomach. Something interesting about Granny Smith apples, and this tip is really relevant for this time of the year. about apple juice, having problems removing rings or bangles from fingers or wrists. Those are the points I covered for from my diary, from my Donna's Did You Know diary. A bit of this and a bit of that. And the questions that I answered for last week from Ask the Coach, questions that were submitted to me and I chose randomly for this show. 1, how to keep your earbuds straight, dealing with wet floors, and cleaning wet paint from your clothes. And the mental stretch that I covered for last week, all based on the MIC principle, clearing the mind and imagination of cobwebs and clutter, and sparking and stimulating your creative juices. I focused on the sense of smell. And the Binto basket that I focused on for last week was family night. Okay? So that's what I covered for last week, and now it's time for me to go on to this week. Okay? All right. For this week, we are going to be asking the Homemaker, and I'm going to do my best to respond to or give you or share with you some interesting tips. Okay? All right. Here we go. 13 safety guides when freezing food. 13, that's 1-3, safety guides when freezing food. Okay. Always wash your hands before handling food. Thaw your food in your fridge and not at room temperature. Very important, okay? To quickly defrost your meal, put it in a bag, in a sealed bag, okay? If you want to quickly defrost it, put it in a bag in a bowl of water. Do not use the microwave to thaw food. Okay, that's not a good idea. Okay? It may be a fast method of defrosting food, but each microwave model is different and defrosts food differently. Okay? Be very, very aware of that. 4, always use the bottom shelf of your fridge to thaw your meat. Okay, make sure that it is not, you don't have it packed right against other foods. Okay? And this would prevent juices from spilling onto other foods. So you can thaw your meat, your poultry, your fish, or your seafood. Okay? Put the item on a plate if you can, and this would really help out as well. So the juices from your item will not spill onto other foods. Again, put it on the bottom shelf. Number 5, you can refreeze. You can refreeze meat, poultry, fish, or seafood after using it. Very important. Always 6, always keep raw meat, raw poultry, raw fish, or raw seafood away from other foods. Okay? Number 7, use separate cutting boards when dealing with meat, poultry, fish, or seafood. 8, use or store cooked foods in your fridge at 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay? It has to be below 40 degrees Fahrenheit. So you can store them in your fridge below 40 degrees Fahrenheit. 9, food stored in your fridge are good for up to 4 days. It's safe to eat them up to 4 days after they have been stored. Okay? And any foods containing any food that is seafood can be stored in your fridge up to 2 days. 10, foods stored in your freezer can be used for up to 10 months. Okay? Foods stored in your freezer can be used for up to 10 months. It will suffer greatly the longer that the item is kept in the freezer after these 10 months. Okay? All foods should be heated to up to 165 degrees Fahrenheit. 12, allow cooked foods to be freezed completely before putting them in the freezer. 13, do not put glass containers directly from your freezer into the microwave. Okay? Do not put them into your microwave and do not put them into your oven. These are glass containers. Okay? So don't take your glass containers directly from the freezer and put them into the oven or the microwave. Okay? These are my 13 tips for Ask the Homemaker for this month. All right? And want to know more? Want to send in your comments or your feedback, thoughts, or anything else? Comments, feedback, thoughts, suggestions? Please email me at askdonnaonblindlife@gmail.com. Okay? Right. Let's move on to the mental stretch for this week. And for this week, we are going to concentrate on using the sense of taste. As I told you and I tell you every single week, my mental stretch is based on the MIC principle. That is, clearing your mind and your imagination of clutter and cobweb, recharging, refreshing, regurgitating, reformatting, redoing, renewing, anything like that. Okay? And the mental stretch can be used anywhere, anytime, for any length of time. Okay? You can use it while walking, while sitting comfortably in an easy chair in your living room, in your kitchen, your dining room table. You can use it as soon as you awake, and you can use it before breakfast, after breakfast, before lunch, mid-morning, mid-afternoon, before you go to bed, after supper. My whole thing is that this mental stretch is really, really something that we need to concentrate more on with a fast-paced world that continues to swirl around us. And if you can have stretches for the arms, the legs, the back, the belly, the toes, the fingers, everything else, every part of your body, why not the mental stretch? So let's concentrate right now on our mental stretch, and we're going to use a sense of taste to help us relax and to help us recharge and to help us clear our minds and imaginations of cobwebs and clutter, and to spark and stimulate our creative juices. Okay? Think of these suggestions. A cup of warm flavored tea. Your favorite tea. Think of it. Taste it. It could be mint. It could be chamomile. It could be lemon. It could be ginger. It could be anything that you like. But just think of tasting this warm cup of tea. As it rolls off your tongue, think of it. And you can also smell it. Smell it and taste it. How about a bowl of steaming stew? Again, sense of taste. Stew filled with your favorite ingredients. Beef, carrots, potatoes, peas, onions, garlic, your favorite spices. Taste it, taste it. Think of it. Think of the taste of this bowl of your favorite stew that you have just made. Okay? And let it roll off your tongue. Just savor it for a few seconds at least. Okay? And smell it as well. So using the sense of taste primarily and the sense of smell. And this suggestion, a cool salad. Yes, it may be September and it may be sort of a not too nice day outside, or maybe a nice Indian summer's day or an early fall day. You never know. But a cool salad made up of your favorite ingredients. I like tomatoes, cucumbers, I like onions, I like peppers, I put pickles, olives. All of these ingredients could go into your cool salad. Or it could be a fruit salad, nice cool fruit salad made up of pears, apples, peaches, grapes, anything that you want. But think of tasting it. Think of savoring it. Let it roll off your tongue. And use the sense of sight in this instance to think of all the different colors in your salad. A great way for your mental stretch this week. Okay? I hope these suggestions are going to help you out. All right. Again, you can send me an email at askdonnaonblindlife@gmail.com with your thoughts, your suggestions, your comments, and your feedback. Okay? I'm going to end this show with my virtual Binto basket. I've had several comments on this, a lot of feedback on this. I'm going to try and make my Binto basket a bit more interesting and exciting for you. Let's see how we do. How about some fall favorites? It could be your favorite tea that I'm going to put into this basket, but I'm going to let you decide what you want to put into it. So a package of your favorite tea could be anything from mint to chamomile, anything like that. Your favorite cookies could be anything. If you have a sweet tooth, go for it. Why not? Okay. How about some cake? Yeah, again, those of you with a sweet tooth, you can put your favorite cake into this Binto basket. Some drinks, how about some apple cider, bottle of apple cider, or a bottle of sparkling wine? Okay, so fill this basket with your fall favorites. See where you go from there. Use your imagination, use your creative juices to develop a Binto basket that you can fill and that you and your family and your friends could enjoy. Your family would enjoy it at night. Your friends would enjoy it on a nice weekend, Saturday afternoon, Saturday night, Sunday afternoon. Hey, That's it for me for this week. I'm Donna J. Jodhan, wishing you a great rest of the day, a great rest of the week, a great rest of the month, and asking you to tune in again to me for week 4. But before we go, just want to mention my notice here. So for the affordable fee of $5 per month, here's what you can do. Send an email to us at askdonnaonblindlife@gmail.com. Let us know or give us any news or share any news with us about yourself, about someone else, about an event. No more than 150 words. And for the affordable price of $5 a month, you can do this. Send it to the Ask Donna on Gmail at askdonnaonblindlife@gmail.com. Okay? And as long as your submission does not contain any criticism or any foul language, we would review it. We would let you know that it has been accepted. We will send you the acceptance notice. You will then be able to pay us, or send your payment of $5 to PayPal at donnajodhen.com. That's PayPal at donnajodhen.com. And let us know you have a choice of 2 shows for the month, either on 2 of our Ask Donna shows, which is this show, or 2 of our Dining with Donna, 2 of the shows, or 1 of each. Okay? Please take advantage of this, and we look forward to hearing from you. That's it for me for this week, folks. Thank you. And we will talk to you again next week. Bye for now.
That's it for this week. Donna hopes that you enjoyed her podcast today. She thanks you for having taken the time to tune in and looks forward to being with you next week. Send your thoughts and feedback to Donna at askdonnaonblindlife@gmail.com.